class, we will learn about how to become fearless. It's mostly a mindset thing, and you will learn how to make it your second nature, adopting it through massive imperfect action. So let's start it. We will have 6 steps, and we will explain that today. First thing is to overcome the fear. Second is to take imperfect action. Third is to be grateful. Fourth is to get creative. Uh, Fifth is to take risks. And sixth is to grow your business. So let's get started. Uh, First thing is to overcome fear. Uh, when you want to overcome fear from doing something, you have to be realistic. Fears are totally uh, irrational things. So when you are afraid of something, you are afraid of getting a major loss or something that is unrecoverably broken or damaged. But first thing you should ask yourself is what's the worst thing which could happen? When you ask yourself that thing, you will realize that worst things that could happen when you are trying to do live are uh, internet connection could go broken, you can froze, you are out of idea what to tell, there is an awkward pause or silence, you are not talking anything and you are looking dumb. So those are something that's realistically the worst thing which could happen when you are going live. So you can embarrass yourself, or you can simply not be able to transfer your message. You are not looking authoritative, or you are looking dumb for somebody, especially if you have people watching who are close to you, and you are you want to have preserved some great picture about yourself, and don't want to be treated as somebody who idiot uh, or dumb. So actually, those risks are could be realized rationally, their scope of severity, or uh, how big is risk to something of that occur. Uh, the second thing that you are considering when you're overcoming your fear is what's the damage which I can have. So damage could be damage on your reputation, wasted time, uh, need to restart live again. So do it once again if you have technical difficulties, uh, and actually there is not much more damage than that. And the third thing when you are overcoming that fear is actually rational thing. How can I mitigate risk and damage? So what can I actually do to prevent something from happening, or if it actually happens, how can I recover from that damage? So when you when you ask yourself this kind of question, you will realize that actually there is no substantial damage which could appear when you are doing your lives, and that it's something that is uh, very easy to recover from. So there is no special need for uh, mitigating risks and and that damage. Actually, you can simply train yourself. If you are training and doing those lives frequently, the potential of damage or something that can happen to hurt your reputation, your authority, is getting down. So the essential thing is to start doing those lives, and during the process, when you repeat daily something, that risk of damage or scope of damage will go smaller and smaller, and eventually you will realize that there is no substantial damage that could appear from you doing lives. Uh, one of fantastic ways to mitigate that risks is actually to not do it on your profile where everything is accessible, or you can put uh, privacy on only you when you are doing live. So you can do it on the profile, but nobody else could see it. You will be the only person which could see that live. And if you are totally satisfied with that, you can change that privacy later on to your friends, friends of friends, or to everybody if you are totally satisfied with outcome you are providing with those lives. So that's something, one thing that you can do. And the second thing is you can join Fearless Goal Getters group and do those lives inside of Fearless Goal Getters group, because Fearless Goal Getters group is a safe uh, environment for doing imperfect lives, and we are that environment is specially crafted to be uh, safe environment, to have encouraging people doing the same thing, because everybody else inside of Fearless Goal Getters group is doing fearless lives, and they are simply by nature of that cause motivated to help, to assist everybody else to do those lives in the most pleasant and natural way. Uh, uh, we are already have touched the second uh, point, how we are becoming fearless, is to take imperfect action. So when we rationally realize that there is no big damage which could appear from doing our lives, we are moving to imperfect action. So at the moment we realize that we need to start doing those lives, we are doing those lives. That's taking imperfect action. So no second guessing when you have your clarity that there could be not much damage from you doing lives, especially if you are inside of this safe environment when there is actually none of those risks and damages. When you are perfectly safe, whatever happen, that will stay inside of the group which is disconnected from your friends, relatives, business partners, anybody who could perceive that you are doing something strange, ridiculous, or dumb. So the second phase is to take imperfect action. The moment you have realized that you need to start doing those lives, you are going to start those lives. And first thing when you take imperfect action is to don't plan all steps, take immediate action. So if you are not sure what you are doing, you just have to know briefly and on the high level what you want to achieve, what you want to do, and you take your imperfect action without a special goal in mind, without special characteristics. The first live should be totally imperfect, and you should take that action. You should do that live, and after that you will rewatch that live, you will see how do you think that went, and that opinion is very very important, because you know how are you doing when you are looking recording. It already has some kind of distance from that moment when you took that action. You will watch something. Perhaps when you do that live, you will be excited and you will not rationally see what actually is happening around you. But make a pause, 5 minutes, totally enough. After a few minutes, you can rewatch that recording and you will be calmed down. You will be more rational. You will see exactly how does that recording could look to somebody else. So after that, you will have already feedback from yourself, a little bit distance yourself, but it's actually a very good idea to have a feedback from other persons. So that's the reason why doing first or any other live while you are practicing is good to be done in Fearless Goal Getters group, because you will get your feedback there. Group has more than 100 members, and any moment when you do your live, it's a great probability that somebody will jump on your live and be encouraging and could give you a little bit feedback and tell you what are the strong sides of your life, or what are the weak sides of your life. Actually, when you do your live, everybody will be encouraging and will try to find what's positive in that live. And when you're doing first live, actually the most important positive thing that you should consider, and everybody else is considering, is the fact that you are doing your first live. So you should be uploaded no matter the outcome, the technical level, or the message transferred. It doesn't matter. Simply you have done your first live, and you will be cheered for that fact that you have done your first live. So expect that as your feedback. If you wanna, if you are if you're a very brave person and you want to face everything that is maybe negative in your life, you could ask what was wrong, what is not ideal in your life, and you will, after that, you will get your feedback either from other members of Fearless Goal Getters movement, or from me when you want to face the truth doing your lives. You simply just have to ask to pull that thing that could be perhaps negative as a feedback. But you actually do need negative feedback, and you should be mentally capable to accept something that is wrong, because if you are accepting that, you can improve it, you can fix it. So when you collect your feedback, you are moving to evaluation of your outcomes. That we already touched that subject. So you are evaluating how did you how have you done that live first or any other while you are practicing, or later on. I'm also evaluating my lives even today, after more than 200 lives of days lives in a row, and more, I think something about 300 lives altogether. So I am evaluating that because I am interested in making those lives better. So I'm evaluating outcomes and my goals, which were micro goals for those lives, and I am improving my actions. So in my head, I am thinking how to improve something that I have done maybe not optimally, or it was a failure. So I am trying to fix those failures, not at the beginning when I'm trying to do live, but later on, after collecting feedback, after being aware where's the problem, I'm trying to fix that problem. So when I am armed with that feedback and that decision, what I should improve, I am repeating cycle with improved action. So after that, I am taking imperfect action another cycle. It doesn't have to be at that very moment, but I am armed with that knowledge, what should be improved, and the very next time I will do live, I will try to fix that, not by all causes, all prices. I will stick to my imperfect action no matter what, but I will try to fix whatever I can fix in that life. Some things you cannot fix, and some things are acceptable to be imperfect. Actually, people do love when you have imperfect lives. That's my experience. Nobody is totally interested to see something that's true. It's a studio production for a live. Nobody expects for you to, if you are making one take, one scene, one cut, uh, live, nobody expects studio improvements or something else. Simply the message is most important thing. And if you are considering technical uh, qualities, the sound is the most important thing. If the sound is good, people will tolerate imperfections in your video. And if your message is great, if it's emotionally moving, if it's rationally also based, it will be received very well, because information, story, body language, everything is more important than lightning, than technical issues. Simply, if there are some or freezing due to network slowing down or bugging, it's totally second um, of second importance. The most important thing is your message, and if the sound is okay, if it's easy to follow, and well, simply that's it. After this second phase, we are going to third phase, and that third phase is actually to be grateful. What should we be grateful for? We have first thing, we have to make a resolution and be ready to stick with our routine of going live no matter what, no matter what. So we should be grateful to be able to do those lives and to have opportunity to do that, and to build a skill, and before that to build the habit of doing lives, and to be grateful for having opportunity to search for our ideal clients, our ideal audience, and to address them. We have to be grateful for both success and failure. Success is bringing us uh, ahead in our journey and enabling us to grow our authority, our business. But failure is something that is helping us to learn, to be better, to improve ourselves. So we have to be ready both for failure and to success. And initially, when you're starting doing something, of course, there will be more failure than success. But if you are self-improving, if you are taking imperfect action, you will come to moving that from many failures, less success, to equalize it and to become master at it, where you have almost all success and very few failures. But failures will stay. Even masters of any craft have failures, but those failures are tolerated. They are not lethal, and simply by other successes they will be uh, overcome. Uh, We have to be grateful for having our audience, our mentors, our peers. Our audience are people who are behind us and who we are helping, we are assisting to them to solve their problems, to achieve their goals. And when we help them to achieve their goals, they will actually help us to achieve our goals. If they cannot provide us help, they will provide gratitude, which is described in money. So simply when you do something good for one side, that other side will uh, help you for your for your assistance, for your help. You have to be grateful for your mentors and coaches, because those are people who are ahead of you, and they will teach you, they will help you, they will assist you on your journey. And of course, you will have to be grateful for them to uh, to pay back. You will also use money. So when you cannot help somebody in your work, in your knowledge, in your assistance, in your support, then you are using money to leverage that. So that's something that is actually really great law of how things are working, because uh, of course, when you start your journey very soon, very fast, you will move along the journey few steps ahead. And when you turn back, you will see there are people who you can assist, and that assistance is actually moving you faster forward, because everybody who is teaching other people and helping and assisting them is moving faster in skills, in habits, and actually becoming a master and being able to earn money from that activity. And you have to be grateful for peers. Peers are people who are on the same or similar level with you, and which with whom you will exchange your knowledge, you will exchange some secrets of the craft, and you will simply have a support from people who will cheer your wins and who will comfort you when you are on the downside of your business. And that's building your network, and your network is great thing, because if you have support from your peers, of course you are not identical people, they are not your strict competition. There are some slight differences which will attract different people. You can be in the same niche, you can do same thing, but some people will resonate with you, and some people will resonate with Joe, with Mary, with somebody else. You can stick together, and you can work those things together, exchange knowledge, because uh, different people will resonate with different um, mentors, different coaches, different sellers. It's totally intuitive thing when you get into the matter, and when you have abundance mindset. You cannot serve all people. You cannot sell to all people. You have to choose your people with whom you resonate with, who are good at who are behaving the way you expect for them to behave. And if they are not your ideal clients, you should let them go to somebody who is ideal seller or mentor or coach for them. Uh, we are coming now to fourth phase. Fourth phase is also very important when you want to achieve something in doing those fearless lives, and that's to be creative. What does it mean? That means that you have to learn. First thing is to learn from people ahead of you. There are people who have already tried something, and some things are having good results, and some things are not. Some things are leading to failure. Uh, I have said you that you don't have to be afraid of failure. You should take imperfect action, but when you see that something is working, you should do things that are working and omit things that are totally certainly failing. It doesn't mean that uh, you are not tweaking those things that are working and making them own. uh, you know that you shouldn't copy anything that you see that is working. You should only emulate. You should model something. You should know what's behind the scenes, how things are working, what are the rules and the laws which are taking are uh, are in the place, but you should tweak that. You should make it your own. You should deliver it in your own unique way, which is attracting your ideal clients. Of course, I'm talking about those ideal clients. You should when you start once to address somebody in your channel of communication, you are addressing only ideal clients. You are not addressing anybody else. You want your ideal people to stick together with you, and people who are not your ideal clients uh, to move along, because uh, you cannot serve everybody. You are here for serving your people. You should discover who are your people with whom you resonate the most and who resonate with you. So uh, you will search them. Simply you will the important thing is to think about that and to consider who could be your ideal clients. But later on, when you are actually working with those people, you will get more clarity who is and who is not your ideal client. So you should attract your ideal clients and repel everybody else. And the best way to learn that is to get a mentor or a coach or both, and to follow the proven blueprints. Because people who are ahead of you have tried so many things, and they actually have experience and can see the patterns in both your behavior, in your approach, in your ideal clients, and can simply suggest you how to tweak your efforts and how to be more efficient and more effective when you're doing your marketing, when you are uh, doing your entrepreneurship, when you are helping and assisting other people. So you should find somebody who has more experience, who can help you, and you will pay those people, but you will save both time and money and effort, which could be wasted if you are doing something that is foolish, that is totally certain and not to bring any success. Maybe sometimes you will make an error with the mentor or with the coach, but it doesn't matter. Everything is a learning, a process of learning. Simply find somebody who you resonate with good, who can understand you, who has proven that helped other people, and who has proven that he or she is helping you. So it could be very easily, very fast determined if somebody is good choice for being mentor. Simply you have to follow somebody a little bit and to try to communicate with them, and you will see who is good fit and who is not. Uh, when you are getting to be creative, you should be playful. What does it mean? That means that you like to try new things. If you actually don't like to try new things, make it a habit. Start something new every day, something playful, something that is sparking uh, your imagination and making you to be excited about something that you love, and try to do those things, and try to be silly sometimes. uh, don't do things each and every time the same way. Try to make something different. It might be slightly different changes, and maybe sometimes it could be totally opposite things. You should make changes that uh, are maybe will be okay, maybe not, but you will test it. Uh, Put that new content or new style of content or new uh, anything, simply a little bit tweaked or changed, and you will see how people are reacting. Is it okay? Is it making any good? Is it bringing fruits? And if it is, accept simply better things, improve yourself, because you can achieve success, but you cannot maintain and stay in it, because we are in a economy that is rapidly changing, and it's totally disruptive. And if you are mainly focused on online business, it is even faster than anything that is traditionally done offline. So you should be prepared to make simply preemptive uh, improvements of your action, and you should run. Simply you are running, not staying the same, because if you are staying the same, people will see what's working, what's not working, will emulate, and will simply uh, over deliver of something that you are doing. So you should be ready to improve that and to move forward and to push that envelope each and every day. Uh, so that makes us to come to that fourth uh, point of getting creative, is to tweak your action, to rewatch lives, to self-improve. So when you are trying something new uh, in your fearless lives, you should rewatch what have you done. You should after that consider that, collect feedback, self-improve. So that's something that is very important for being creative. Uh, and after that, we are coming to fifth phase of becoming fearless, and that's taking a risk. Very important part of any entrepreneurship, marketing, any craft, uh, any activity in business is to take risks, because you when you take any kind of action, especially if you are doing something new, you are taking risks. Those risks may be small, may be high. Those are to how impactful it is. Uh, those risks could be simply unimportant, without any kind of damage, and could be devastating. So uh, you are moving along that quadrants of high or low risk, uh, severe or unimportant risks. So when you try something new, uh, you should be also very aware that at the beginning, most of those new actions will fail, will not give a result that you are hoping and dreaming of, because you are unexperienced. You are uh, you don't have your habits, so it is hard for you to do. You don't have your skills, so you are not precise, you are not efficient, you are not effective. Uh, but later on, those risks will actually become lower, lower by occurrence. They will occur less frequently and by severity of damage which could be done from those risks. Actually, everything will get better if you are on that journey of mastery, and if you are doing self-improving imperfect action with assistance of people who are ahead of you, like mentors and coaches, you will move fast and you will move steady. You will be consistent. You will go on that hockey stick. You know, everything is moving slowly, and sometimes it does look like you are on plateau and nothing is actually happening, nothing is improving. But later on, once those things start improving, you are on that hockey stick. You are improving very fast and getting upwards and ahead. So be ready for that. You should put effort until you hit that momentum, and momentum is tremendous thing. Uh, all entrepreneurs and marketeers are dreaming to get into momentum. And when you are in momentum, you are simply shining. People can see that you are winning, that something positive is happening. You have great outcomes. You have speed, and that's momentum. You are simply making everything collide, and simply you are sometimes in that phase that looks like everything is conspiring to help you and to assist you, and everything is going great. So yes, uh, most of failure are not substantial, and most of them are not impactful. So uh, when you know that, you are more willing to take risks, and that means that you are more willing to try something new each and every time, and to self-improve during that process. And that also means that you are lowering risk, mitigating the negative outcomes of any risk, and that's your road to mastery. You are becoming fearless goal getter, and that means that you are aware what are you doing, you are willing to accept risks, and you know what your goals are, you know what are goals of your ideal clients, and you are simply running to them, and you are outpacing competition, because you are in that momentum which is bringing you uh, in a magnetic way. uh, Third point for taking risk is that from most failure you will easy recover. So if something happens, most of failures are simply very easy to overcome. Uh, 95% of failures means just that you have to do something one more time at least, and that you should self-improve a little bit. For example, if you have a 10% probability to succeed in some task, you it means that you have to make a 10 uh, tries to be not to be certain, but to be probably to achieve your goal. And simply that's the expectation. If you are taking 10 tries of something that has a probability of 10%, it means that your expectations is to achieve that goal in 10 tries. One of those tries should be effective and should be a win. 9 of them are expected to be a failure. But actually, it is even usually it is even better thing for you, because one time if you are try something, the next time you can improve a little bit your action, and third time also. So you will expectancy is to achieve that goal in less time than 10 repetitions. So you will most probably achieved it much more faster, maybe in a fifth or sixth try. But actually, that self-improving thing is the best way you can uh, do your business. Imperfect action plus self-improving is the road to success. If you are self-improving for 1% daily in your actions, after 365 days, you will be 37 times better than on the beginning. Can you totally understand what does it mean? It doesn't mean 37% better. No, it means 3,700% better because it is 37 times better. So you are improving like exponentially from the start, exponentially, not a hockey stick. It is something that is moving even faster when you are improving something for 1%. If you are getting worse for 1%, in those 365 days, you will come to zero. Be certain. If you are getting worse for each and every day, so if you are becoming uninterested, if you are not motivated, if you are slacking, if you are skipping your obligations, if you are not somebody who is confident or somebody who can support anybody else, and you are doing that 1% worse, you are on the exponential way down. So there is no staying the same. If you wanna stay the same, you should improve yourself, and if you wanna go ahead and go faster, you should improve yourself even faster. So a little bit improvements are necessary to stay same, and much faster and much agile improvements are needed if you want to thrive and if you want to achieve your goals, if you want to move forward and help other people to move forward. So you should be motivated always to test, to try new week, and to get better. And we are coming to the sixth phase of being fearless go-getter. So in putting those fearless lives in leverage to leverage them for growing your business. You can use those fearless lives or any kind of videos to grow your authority and to put that in use of growth of your business, attracting your clients and fulfilling them, supporting them, helping them, and you should show that you are fearless leader. That's something that will be most impactful thing. If you are showing that you are a leader, that you can solve problems, that you can help people, that you are somebody who could be relied on, and there is certainty that you will help and deliver, you are perceived as a fearless leader, and that's something that will help you to grow your authority and to grow your business too. Uh, you should leverage all your skills in your business. That means that you will, during time, when you're starting, you don't have anything. You don't have a experience, you don't have your habits, you don't have skills, you don't have connections, but you should start for something. And the best thing is to know what's the good practice, to decide what you will do, to find your mentor and coach. And after that, you should start building habits. Habits are the most essential things, and habits are helping you to uh, start working smarter and to work easier. That means that some actions that you are repeating consistently daily are getting better. First thing is they are getting better and they are becoming easier to do because you will start to do some actions which you have repeatedly done so many times on autopilot. So you will not consider something, things will start doing simply by their self. Like if you want to tie your shoe at the beginning, at first when you do that as 5 or 6 year old, you will discover that it is unusually complicated thing which need coordination of all fingers and focus and trial and error, and it is frustrating. I have kids of that age. My youngest is 60 year old. He still has a problem with tying his shoes. But why is that? The tying shoe is really complicated thing, but when you do it enough time, when you do it 100 times or 200 times, uh, you will start doing it very very easy. When you do it 1,000 times, you will do that effortlessly. You will talk to somebody else. You will watch totally in different at a different thing. You will not watch that how are you tying a shoe. It will go totally on autopilot. You can talk by phone. You can do whatever you want, which don't need your fingers, of course, but those fingers will do that action by themselves virtually. Of course, the unconscious parts of your mind and your brain will be used for that, but you will not feel that you are getting tired of that, or there is a problem with that. Simply that goes on an autopilot. Similar thing is with driving bicycle. If you start driving bicycle as 4 5 year old, you will find that balancing, pedaling, watching in front of you, and also um turning left, right. Uh, it is complicated to do everything at the same time, and to have a perfect coordination, and to balance that thing, to not fall down, and to not break a knee or break a bicycle. But later on, usually after a day or two, you are good to go and you can do that effortlessly. Uh, after a week or two, you can even drive without using your hands or something similar thing that kids are doing at young age. uh, you will see that something that is daunting and complicated at the beginning, after so many repetition, is becoming very easy and pleasurable. So uh, that's the moment when habits are turning into skills, and you are learning new skills and putting them at skill stack. And skill stack is very important because doing entrepreneurship and doing marketing is actually complicated thing. It's not totally simple, because you have to have your product, you have to have your logistics, you have to have your sales, your marketing, your support, uh, and that's really complicated. Finances of everything, and accounting, and you cannot do everything from the beginning, from the scratch, by yourself. You should leverage other people. You should use other processes, and that's something why, for example, why affiliate marketing is interesting and good for somebody who is starting, because you can focus only on two things, and those are marketing and sales, and everything else to outsource, and to make it through partnerships. If you find somebody with a good product, and with a good support, delivery, everything, you should only focus on doing sales and marketing, and you will see that it's easier to start with that than with everything. But later on, during time, you can learn some new skills, and you can do some new things by yourself, or you can be able to know the processes, write the frameworks, make the frameworks, and after that, leverage other people to scale those processes and to scale the volume of everything that you are providing. So uh, you will improve during time, and you will see, you will build the systems around your product or your offers. And the most important thing in growing your business is to make calls to action and to pitch your offers. So you should put your offer in place, because if you don't have your offer, you don't have your business. If you're not selling your offers, you don't have a business. If you're not closing the sales, you have no business. Understood? Because uh, you cannot monetize without having offer. You cannot monetize without making calls to action. And you should train from the very beginning. Let's turn to that first step of becoming fearless, uh, overcoming fear. When you overcome your fear, you should put calls to action at the end of every single live. You should make some call of action. Call of action to action is to give suggestion or order, or to tell somebody to do something. Please comment below. Uh, Join my group. Tell me what's your opinion. What do you want to hear from me? How can I help you? All those questions are calls to action, and people are after those calls to action interacting with you. They are giving you their input, they are giving you their orders, they are buying something from you. If you are pitching your offers, you are simply dis- describing to people how those offers can help them to solve their problems, to achieve their goals. After that, you are calling people to use those offers, to buy those offers, because those offers can save them efforts, can save them time, can make them money, can save their money, can simply be of assistance or of help to them. So that's the way how things are working. And the more you are making calls to action, it is more easy for your people to take those actions. They are simply uh, taking actions and trying to uh, get closer to you, to get your assistance, to get your help. And after that, when you make so many calls to action, people are actually will easier buy from you your services or your products, either yours or your affiliate offers, because they, during that process of these 6 phases we have heard about today in this masterclass, people will simply grow on that ladder of know, like, and trust. Uh, and the trust is the hardest to achieve, but is most important because people are doing their business with people to whom they trust. Knowing somebody is simply uh, when you see somebody frequently, and uh, uh, when you are receptive of their message. Liking somebody is when you are simply joyful, and you are pleased when you see that somebody is addressing you again, or making some offer, or telling you something, making some content. And trusting is actually when you know that somebody is able to help you, willing to help you, have helped you, and will help you if you ask them. So you should leverage fearless lives, because fearless lives are the best thing for going on that ladder of know, like, and trust. And when you are in the trust zone, you can close the deal, you can help, assist people, and they can be grateful to you and to pay you back. So live is actually the best thing because it looks like conversation from one person to the other, like when two uh, friends are talking to each other, exchanging their knowledge, their information, their wants, their needs, their dreams. That's something that is the most similar thing is like doing live in a live addressing somebody, and those lives are the easiest way to go faster on that ladder from know, like, and trust by simply popping out at somebody's news feed on their profile. They are getting used to watch you daily or weekly or however frequently you are addressing them. And when they frequently see you 6, 7, 8, 10 times, they actually already know who you are and what about your talking, what are your values, and what's the content about what you are talking about. And after a while, later on, if you have something that is attracting them, if you can build that attractive character, they will actually start to like you. They will get excited when they see you at your lives. They will feel joyful. They will be pleased that something is happening. Actually, after a while, they will expect you to be consistent and to show up in the usual frequency. So stick to the frequency because people do like consistency. When you are consistent, people know that they can count on you. For example, in the Fearless Goal Getters group, we have our Fearless Friday live master classes at Fridays. So people simply expect already to learn from somebody, to see somebody, to have a greater, some bigger content going much more deeper on each and every Friday. So like this, we have our master class, which is teaching us, and once a weekly we have to see that master class because that's consistency. And if I cannot make something at Friday, I will do it on Saturday or Thursday. I will see the way around how to fulfill that. And actually, I'm doing those lives daily, and I'm doing on those lives on profile, in Fearless Goal Getters group, in other groups. But some very important thing is that I keep up with the frequency of doing it. I'm doing that daily, and larger formats like master classes are done weekly, and there could be something that I do monthly, for example, like setting goals for a month ahead, or it could be yearly, like making a new year resolution or plan, or also content ahead for a month, for a year, whatever. So you should start with your imperfect action, and after that you should be consistent to self-improve and to actually to become fearless and to show other people that you are a fearless leader, and to leverage those skills and habits that you have built during your journey in helping, assisting people, and to build that know, like, and trust. When you are in trust zone, people will do business with you, and that's it. That's the whole game with becoming fearless, and to leverage those fearless lives in growing your authority and in building your business. Uh, I wish to thank you everybody for your patience. It is I hope that we are now closer to idea what does it mean to become fearless, and how to make it become your second nature. That means the integral part of you yourself, and that somebody who is watching you from the side can identify, can feel that you are a fearless goal-getter, so that you are fearless at the first things, at that you are you have adopted something through massive, consistent self-improvement, improving imperfect action. So that's the secret of how I became fearless and how I have done more than 200 days in a row of putting content out there. At the beginning, it was daunting, it was unpleasant, it was hard to do, but during the time, very fast, after a few weeks, I had a habit of doing that. It was much more easier to go live, and during later phases of process, I have discovered who my ideal clients are. I have bettered my picture of ideal client avatar, and I have discovered what goals of my ideal clients are and what my goals are, achieved more clarity and become more fearless, take more action, and things just started to speed up like on that hockey stick. So after a while, after a few months, maybe a year or so, you will become overnight successes. You know, like that people are telling he is overnight success. Yes, of course he is overnight success, but before that success, he had to prepare himself to get ready to build those skills, before that habits, and to build a network of people, to grow on that ladders of know, like, and trust, and to become master of, of something, and to build those skills, so many skills, to put them together and to be able to fulfill and to help and to assist ideal clients. So that's it. If you haven't done your Fearless Live, start, just start. You are inside of the Fearless Goal Getters group. Perfect environment. I would be so glad and so happy, and my journey will be much more faster if I had something like this when I was starting doing lives. You have unfair advantage over me, so you can you can even become on the same level very fast, because uh, that opportunity to have people who are cheering your lives, no matter how good or bad they are, is really you cannot put the price tag on that. That's something that will help you to in a matter of week or two, in a 5 days, you will achieve so much in becoming fearless, and you will start working on those habits. And when you build your habits, you're already on a good road, because uh, most people don't have a good habits of doing something regularly, consistently. And if you are not doing something regularly, consistently, no matter what, you cannot achieve any goal. So the basics are the habits, and those habits have to be fearless, and no matter what. Thank you everybody, and I hope you liked it. And this is the secret of how you are becoming fearless. See you soon. Bye bye.